So suppose we want to measure the life expectancy in months instead of years, right? Potentially, we could just multiply the existing value by 12, okay? To do this, we need to use the mutate verb from Dplyr package. This allows us to create a new package or a new column to store the transformation of the column that we want to, apply some function, okay? So let's look at an example here. So let's go over through some example. So here we want to change the existing column. So life expectancy is the existing column in our Gapminder dataset, right? So this is the column that we want to apply some transformation. And this transformation can be made by multiplying it by 12, okay? Now we get the contents of this transformation and store it into a new column. Okay, using mutate, we'll create a new column called life expectancy months, right? In that abbreviation, okay? So how do we code this using the mutate function, okay? So using the cognitive process, just gonna say from Gapminder dataset, okay? We pipe that and we wanna use the mutate, okay? So mutate is a function. Now we want to transform the existing column, which is life expectancy. All right, we don't need to type that, it just pops up if you loaded the Gapminder package or dataset. Okay, now we want to transform that column to monthly life expectancy. So we multiply that by 12. All right, and then we need to save this into a new column. The new column that we need to create is called life expectancy months, right? Then we use the equal sign. So we're saying store the contents of this transformed data into a new column called life expectancy month, right? And then the mutate will make sure it creates this column and attaches to our data set there, okay? So let's go ahead and run this piece of code. So clearly here we can see we have a new column here, which is a product of the existing column, which we just multiply this by 12, and we have now a column that's populated by that multiplication step, okay? Now, another good thing is that we can combine all these analysis steps using the pipe operator. So for example, in this, we can combine the filter, mutate, and arrange, okay? So let's go through an example here. So using the cognitive process, we can say, we want to load the data from this data set, right? We want to filter, use the filter verb, we want to filter observations for the year, give a condition, 2007. Then we want to create a new column to hold the product of the existing column life expectancy multiplied by 12. Essentially, that just gives us the life expectancy months, right? And store in this new column. Then we want to sort this new column by descending order, okay? So let's look at how to do that. So we just follow the cognitive process. So we're saying from our Gapminder dataset, all right, or package. So we want to first start with the filter function, right? We want to pass some, so we want to pass some condition, right? This condition is based on an existing column. So we are looking at the year. So the year should be equals to 2007. All right. So, and then we pipe this and say, then we want to mutate. So mutate, want to create a new column called life expectancy in months, for example. All right. And the content we want to store in this new column is the calculated as life expectancy multiplied by 12. Okay. And then the last step is to pipe this and use the arrange function, right? So we want to arrange by descending order. So again, here we can use the function descending, okay? And then we want to pass now our new column that we already has a transformation of this existing column. So we want to pass the contents of that. So again, here, we just say life expectancy in months, right? So as you can see, this is just how we can combine multiple analysis steps using the pipe operator. right? So you might have noticed that we don't use the pipe operator in the last step, okay? So in just 3 steps, we're able to view the following results, okay? And this is where the power of Dplyr using the different verbs allows us to just do pretty much anything as far as data transformation is concerned. Next, we're going to look at the last 2 verbs, group by and summarize.